Some favorite things in my hometown are laid.
Girls, I saw it on TV. All about margarine, as only a butter maker can make it. Land O'Lakes.
Land O'Lakes margarine is made with fresh skim milk. Fresh skim milk blended with pure golden vegetable oil for flavor that's fresh and delicious. Flavor that's pure Land O'Lakes.
Have to admit, that margarine's got taste.
Land O'Lakes margarine, from America's #1 butter maker.
See a free exhibit on the lives of New York's first Jewish immigrants at the Francis Tavern Museum, 54 Pearl Street in Lower Manhattan.
Now, for a limited time only, save on these General Electric appliances during the GE Factory Price Cut Sale. GE has cut prices to dealers, and we're passing the savings on to you. Save on this pot scrubber dishwasher, so powerful it cleans even pots and pans. And this best-selling range with an oven that cleans itself, or this no-frost refrigerator that's just 28 inches wide. It's a smart time to buy GE.
GE, we bring good things to life.
GE appliances on sale at Abe's Radio.
No breakfast, Mom. My turn to feed the class turtle. Cinnamon donuts.
Traffic's all tied up. I'll get coffee. Honey buns?
Funny how people with no time for breakfast often find time when breakfast means Hostess, like fresh Hostess honey buns, iced sweet rolls with a cinnamon honey taste.
May I have my donut now?
Sure, the turtle can wait.
Keep 'em home for breakfast with Hostess, honey buns and donuts.
Oh, we're always looking for new ways to do our hair. It makes us look like we got a whole new outfit. And Barbara Morris is with BJ Bubbles, and she's got a couple of great new styles to show us. Maybe not totally new, but this one right here, I have not really seen this, and this is called what?
This is called the super curl.
Super curl.
Okay, this curl can be done on either kinky or straight hair. It can be naturally dried, which is this is the side that has been naturally dried.
Is it a permanent?
Yes, it's a it's a form of permanent waving. And as I said, it can be done on either kinky or straight hair.
And it'll take about the same?
Yes. This side has been naturally dried, turn in. This side has been blown dry. The style can also be braided, worn up, and you can also wash and set it. It's been a terrific seller at our salon.
Now, which is the layout? Are both of them very in kinds of things, Barbara? Are we going to be seeing both looks a lot?
Oh, yes. Oh, very much so.
And if you brush it, it does something different. Let's turn around and see what it's doing over here. This side, which was naturally dried, now that you brush it, oh, that's terrific. It's almost as if it had been braided and left and given a little kink that way.
Now, if you wear it naturally dried with the setting lotion, you know, just after it's naturally dried, it has sort of a wet look. But when it's brushed out, as you can see,
that's terrific.
You can get fantastic volume and gorgeous waves.
Oh, it's fantastic. I really like that. I wish I had enough hair to try that.
And it's also done on short hair, Andrea.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
So I could do it, but it does need to be all one length.
No, not necessarily. Short hair, long, all lengths.
Okay, listen, I want to show them braids. Let's move over here. Thank you, Lynn. You look lovely. And we have Denise, who is working on Judy. Now, braids are just so big, Barbara.
Aren't they terrific?
You see them on everyone. And I want to turn her head this way. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 15 rows, haven't you, Denise?
Yeah. Braid styling has become very popular and will be very popular this year.
Now, does this hurt the hair, Barbara? I've always wondered that because it is so tight. It's pulled so tight.
No, it doesn't. And Judy's hair is in excellent condition. I'd like to mention also that Judy also has the curl, and her hair can be braided for braid styling. It can also be blown out and curled for a smoother effect.
Now, if somebody went into BJ Bubbles to have this done in the first place, how long would they have to sit there while Denise goes through these little itty-bitty rows?
Oh, Denise, how long does it
Well,
take?
it took me about an hour and a half to do this side of Judy's
Oh, my
head.
heavens. Do you get a break? I mean, is it okay to stop for coffee?
Sometimes I work 8 hours straight doing braids.
Oh, my heavens.
No stopping.
Can you wash this hair with it braided without taking it down? Just leave it up and wash it?
Yes, you can.
So how long would you say this can stay in?
With Judy's length of hair, I'd say about 2 weeks and it would still look neat. After 2 weeks.
Now, once she takes it down, and we have this side that hasn't been done, has not been braided before, but once she takes it down, what is the effect that's going to be there? Because I know a lot of people do braids just for the effect they get when they take it down.
Well, on one side, the corn braids will be a crimpy effect. And, well, it would be a crimpy effect.
Oh, it'll be similar to what we saw on Lynn, but maybe a little tighter?
That's right.
Have you had your hair braided, Barbara? Is that the reason?
Yes, quite a few times.
How much would it cost? Now, people say, oh, that looks great. In the first place, I think it takes a long time. And obviously, Denise does take a long time, and she knows what she's doing. But how much would it cost to have Denise do it?
Well, normally we have our clients to call in for a consultation, and at that time we can give them an exact estimate. It's kind of hard to quote prices on the phone.
Listen, while Denise is working on this side, I want to move around here, if you will, Denise. Is there a way you can teach people at home to do this themselves? Because it does look a little complicated.
Well, if you know how to braid, it's easy to...
I notice you're only picking up little tiny strands like so.
Right. As you go along, you catch up hair on this side.
Now, tell me better, Denise. I'm not learning. Come on, tell me.
Okay, if you know how to braid, you know that you have to take hair from this side. Take the braid from underneath. Then you come to this side again.
Okay. All right, listen.
Keep adding in.
Keep adding it in. Well, it looks a lot easier than I'm sure it is. But you do have a seminar on this, right? And you're going to be teaching it. And let's see where it's going to be. Oh, they have a phone number, 888. I know that it's not possible to do this to absolutely everybody's hair. If you have short hair, yes.
The seminar is going to be on all our services at the salon, not only braiding.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great. So if you happen to walk into Bubbles, you can expect Denise to walk up to you and start braiding your hair. Now, I didn't ask Denise to braid my hair, but she has real fast fingers, and she just sort of does this to everyone who comes into her home. We're going to be back in just a moment, and we're going to have a supermarket shopper, and the area code today is 212. I feel a draft on the right-hand side of my head. You know what I mean?
How much does it cost to have a baby? Far less than you think at Mother Care. Mother Care has everything for the mother-to-be and her baby, and children under 7. Like stylish maternity fashions, pretty things for a beautiful lady. Everything a new baby could want, and mommy too. And all at such sensible prices.
Mother Care takes special care.
Such special care, such sensible prices. The Mother Care store in the mall at these locations.
I'm sure that when you're through this commercial, you'll know that our participating Carvel dealers insist that the deluxe Sunday dinner, that brand new beautiful dessert that we have, is buy one, get one free at their participating Carvel ice cream store. Would you please visit them?
Wednesday is Sunday at your participating Carvel store. Buy one deluxe Sunday dinner, get one free.
I found myself in too many tight spots. Something had to give, but I couldn't do it alone.
So I took Kate to Elaine Powers. She joined.
And it's working. They designed eating and exercise plans I can stick to. That's important. And I can come in as often as I like. At Elaine Powers, I'm losing weight.
Among friends.
Join the fun at our free fall fashion party this Thursday, the 18th. Join Elaine Powers today and save 1/3. Call now for your free salon visit.
Admission is free at the Guggenheim Museum every Tuesday night from 5 to 8. Spend a free evening at the Guggenheim, 88th Street and 5th Avenue in Manhattan.
First, the good news. It's the classic comedy caper.
The bad news is it's a bundle of blame.
Gene Rayburn unleashes the wit and wisdom of 7:30.
I think that's downright un-American of you.
The stars all agree, go for it all the way.
The answer still stinks.
You better believe it. They do say it.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Coming with the next Match Game PM.
This better be good.
Supermarket Shopper is brought to you by Pathmark. Come to Pathmark for our 12th anniversary sweepstakes and low warehouse prices.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, it's a shame about Andrea. She went over to the hairdresser and said, could you tease my hair? They went, nah, 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 nah. Okay, I have $50 and good morning. $50. Good morning, New York Supermarket Shopper. $50 gift certificate to Pathmark for someone who lives in area code 212. If you live in area code 212 and want to play today, call right now, 955-9700. You could be a winner. Here's how we play the game. We have 5 different grocery items we picked up recently at the supermarket. We're going to describe each and every one of these items. Then we're going to take 3 calls from area code 212. The person who comes closest to the total price without going over wins the $50 gift certificate. Let's go through. We have a breakfast, a little breakfast for the crew this morning. First of all, we have 12 ounces of Frankenberry strawberry flavored cereal. Strawberry flavors. Good. 25 ounces of Mrs. Smith's deep dish coconut custard pie, fine for throwing, Spencer. You better be careful. 16 ounces of chock full of nuts coffee, something you're full of. And we have 8 ounces of Breakstone's lightly salted whipped butter, and 1 pound of chock full of nuts pound cake to dip in the chock full of nuts coffee. Let's take those calls from area code 212. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing pretty good. What's your name?
Barbara.
Barbara, where are you from?
New York City.
Okay, Barbara, what do you think all 5 items are worth?
$5.85.
$5.85. You hang on the phone. Don't go away. You could be a winner. Let's take another call. Good morning.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine. How are you?
You sound out of breath.
Okay.
What's your name?
Donna Manson.
Donna, where are you from?
Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn, what do you think all 5 items are worth?
$7.
$7. Don't go away. You could be the winner. Let's take one more call from 212. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Geraldine from Brooklyn.
Geraldine from Brooklyn. What do you think all 5 items are worth?
$6.70.
$6.70. Okay, everybody hold on the line. We're going to take a look at each one of these items, see what they're worth, and see who the winner is today. First of all, the cereal, $1.35. The coconut custard pie, $1.49. Well worth the throw. We're going to throw that one at you, boy. $2.49 for the chock full of nuts coffee. $1.09 for the lightly salted butter, and $1.49 for the pound cake. And the total price for all 5 items is $7.91. Donna, the second caller from Brooklyn. You're the winner. Give her a big hand. Donna. Hey, you on there, Donna? Congratulations, Donna. Congratulations, you've won a $50 gift certificate to Pathmark. Enjoy it, spend it well, and congratulations. You happy about that?
Oh, thrilled.
Thanks for calling.
Thank
you can be a winner, too. Just watch and call on Good Morning New York Supermarket Shopper. And now, to the real tough guys in the business with Robert Lansing.
Our next guest has started or had to play some bad guys in a soap opera, which a lot of actors have done. And so we're going to let you guess. It'll be sort of another trivia question. What soap opera it was that this gentleman played in, which was part of his image. So you can call in. In the meantime, we'd like you to give a very warm Good Morning New York welcome to Robert Lansing. Good morning.
Good to have you here. They have to be older than 13 to remember the soap.
Okay, so everybody older than 13 calls in and asks it. You know, we've had so many actors on here that have started out or gotten a great deal of their experience in soap operas, but not all of them really like it. How do you feel about soaps?
They're horrendous.
Why?
Why they are impossible. They're so difficult. Well, first of all, there's some marvelous actors working on them, so let's set that up, and they're very good entertainment, obviously, and very successful entertainment. But to work on, you don't have, the main thing for me is the rehearsal time and the time to work with the script. And in pictures, of course, you have time to work with the script in the sense that there's usually the writer is there and somebody can, help things and move things along and so. In a soap opera, they hand it to you and say, okay, 10 minutes, you're on, not like this,
Really?
so you're acting like this. Oh, yes, I'm very, concerned.
So why did you do it?
For money,
If you hate
of course.
Probably a good vehicle. Yeah, I was going to let
Is there
you
another
say
reason?
that.
What is that? No,
I was going to let
it's-
you say
no,
that.
for the bread, of course. I was, I was a young New York actor. Also, my ex-wife was doing the soap opera, and it was a chance for us to work together, which we always enjoyed.
Is it a good vehicle for getting the exposure to go on to bigger things or better things?
I don't know. Now, this is, let's see, we're talking about...
If so, I'll go and audition for one.
We're talking about probably not about 1958, 59, so what it is now, I have no idea. In those days, no, I don't think it was, but we did a lot of live television in New York.
Yeah.
And I was basically a stage actor who started, my first Broadway show was in 1951. we were doing all kinds of live TV, you know, Studio One and Camera 3 and things like this.
You know, sitting here talking to you, I think about that rough, tough image that you projected.
I heard you say something about
But you seem like such a nice, down-to-earth, easygoing guy.
I'm a pussycat. I'm one of the nicest guys I know.
That's not what your agent said, Bob.
Yeah, but did you enjoy? You enjoyed those roles.
He's a tough guy. My agent's a tough guy. Yeah, but I do a lot of other things. The people, I suppose, they're not quite as famous. But my last Broadway play was a Gene Kerr play called Finishing Touches.
Yeah.
I've got a show that I want you to watch.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want you to watch all shows I've done, but this one is a good one, I think. And it's on PBS. I can say PBS.
Oh,
right?
sure,
Okay,
sure.
it's on PBS, November the 24th. It's an adaptation of Mark Twain's Life on the Mississippi. It's a full-length movie. It's the big Thanksgiving show, and I love it.
Well, are you Mark Twain?
No, Mark Twain does not appear in the... It's a book that Mark Twain wrote.
One of his adaptations.
It's... Mark Twain, when he was a boy, wanted more than anything else in the world to be a pilot, a riverboat pilot. And he wrote this book. It is loosely autobiographical about a boy who gets on the river and learns from a riverboat pilot. And I'm the riverboat pilot.
Terrific.
And it's a good one. I think it's a good one.
So you're obviously very proud of that.
I like it.
November. Now you have another one, a regular pay-for movie coming out. Island.
Pay your money, walk in, and dark theater, and there you are. That's it, right?
Island Clause.
Yes, ma'am.
It sounds scary.
Or menopause or something.
Whoa, no, it isn't.
We've done that on this show already.
No, this is the great monster of all. This is the greatest movie monster ever built, as far as I know. It was brought to you by the same folks who gave you King Kong and Jaws and things like that. And this is a crab who is 44 feet wide.
Wow.
And there's a shot in this picture which is going to be the most frightening shot, I think, that I know about. You're sitting in a room like this, okay, and it's a real room and it's a real house that we built down on Key Biscayne. They built it down on Key Biscayne. It's my house. And Joe McDonnell and the boy Steve are in the room, and they've heard about the claw and the crab and the whole thing, but they haven't seen it. The audience hasn't seen it. They've seen results. Suddenly, one corner of the room, the inner corner like this, is taken out.
Ooh, by a
in
claw?
one shot by a claw.
Gosh.
It is not a trick shot. It is done in front of you, and there you are looking at the outside, and that is it.
Well, how's it done? I mean, is the crab a big piece of machinery?
He is. Yeah, he is. Of course.
As the Jaws and all those other things.
But he is about 100 times more complicated than King Kong's hand.
Ooh.
I think we've got phones ringing off the hook over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I hear?
Do we have an answer? Okay, let's take a phone call and see if they know who it was you played or what soap opera it was.
I don't remember who it was.
Okay, he doesn't know, so he needs to know. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, do you know what it was? Who it was?
Yes, was it the bad guy on Young Dr. Malone?
Is that right?
She's right.
Okay, congratulations. So you got a T-shirt, so stay on the line.
The bad guy, she said. I noticed that she said
he was
the
a bad guy. He was a really bad guy.
Listen, we're almost out of time, but I want to ask you one thing, and we do either ask this occasionally and get totally different answers. What is a typical California experience? People from New York hear that as an absolutely crazy place.
A typical California experience?
Yeah, for you as an actor, is it cattle calls or the fact that everybody
No, I was very fortunate with that. The first thing I ever did in California I was starring in, so thank heaven I didn't.
So it's a normal place, is that right?
A normal place? Well, it's not like any other normal place. I don't know how to answer that. I can't give you like a typical California. There are marvelous things about California. I find that I live better here, a lot better here than I live in California.
It doesn't take
I suppose the main thing about people, at least in my business in California, is that they're not really sure that Eisenhower is sick, much less dead.
It's a different world.
About movies, they know. They can tell you who
California.
played, what's happening, what the business is, but the rest of the world, they don't really know.
Bob, thank you very much for being here.
My pleasure.
We will be looking
Great
for the
having
big
you here.
claw.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Andrew.
It's a pleasure.
Nice. Take
We'll
care.
be back with more Good Morning New York, so stay right there.
I just about knocked
Love's creates the comfortable diaper. Love's disposable diapers.
Okay, Mark, all finished.
We love seeing Mark.